How you doing? Yeah, I'm Woodfield. Good? Everybody's good? Happy days. Okay, right. Quick start off. Quick tell you about me. I'd like to thank Neil for giving me the opportunity tonight to come and roast under these lights. For those of you that don't know me, I am actually sweating. Nothing to do with the fact that I'm fat. It's a clinical affliction. It's called hyperhidrosis. It means that your body temperature sort of moves with the room warmth. So I'm sweating, which is good for the body temperature. It's good for the core, keeps me healthy. It's not very good when you're being interviewed by police or you're speed dating. I am a Birmingham lad. I lived in Gospel Lane most of my life, went to most of the schools around here. Get in, you beauty. Any Villa fans in? Well done today. Any blue noses in? Yeah, today's not something we're not used to, is it? What you've got to remember is in 1956 we broke the keeper's neck and we still couldn't win the cup final. Right. Well, I was born in Edgbaston, believe it or not. Edgbaston, very posh, very nice. They get out the bath to have a piss, all that kind of stuff. And then at the age of 2 years of age, I moved to Acock's Green, Gospel Lane. Now, I know it's my own fault. I blame my dad. I haven't got a lot to say about it, to be fair. I didn't drive, my old man did. Now, when we moved here, I don't know whether you know, but Acock's Green is actually twinned with Helmand Province. It's got a couple of striking similarities. First one being, it's rough as fuck if you're not a local. And secondly, Helmand Province has got a combat centre. Acock's Green's got a combat zone. Now, like I say, when I moved over here, I went to Seven Road Junior and Infant as a kid, yeah. Wasn't a very happy time for me. I was bullied. Thanks. I was bullied. And I come home one day from school and crying as usual. Dad came up to me, put his arm around me. And I said to him, Dad, I can't take it anymore. I'm being bullied. So I said, Dad, they keep saying I'm adopted. So Dad, being what Dad is, put his arm around me, looks at me, and said those words I'll never forget. They lie, you're not adopted, they're nasty boy. Now, that sort of cheered me up no end, and I carried on, and there was a gypsy at our school. Now, this gypsy, he, how can I put it? He went home one day to his dad and he said, Dad, I was doing some spelling today. He said, all the other little kids in the class could only get k-a-t and d-a-g. He said, but I managed to do t-a-m-a-k. And he went, what is that, Dad? His dad said, that's because you're the son of the king of the gypsies. He went, oh, great. He come home the following day, he said, Dad, he said, we were doing counting today. And he said, all the other little kids could only go to 1, 2, 3. He said, but I went to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He said, what is that, Dad? He said, that's because you're the son of the king of the gypsies. Oh, following day he comes home, he says, Dad, we're having PE today. And when we were in the shower, he said, all the other little kids' cocks were that big. He said, but mine was that big. He said, is that because I'm the son of the king of the gypsies? He said, no, it's because you're 42. I'd like to thank a few people here for supporting me tonight. My friend Gordon here, he's on Embarrassing Bodies in a couple of weeks. He's having a West Bromwich Albion tattoo taken off his arm. Mr. Prendeville, you see Mr. Prendeville? Can you give me a wave? Zipline, what's your fantasy, boss?
Thank you.
And, well, like I say, another bit of a sad time. You ready? You ready for this? I was standing at the wife's grave the other day, and I heard her calling. She's not dead. She thinks I'm digging a fish pond. Now, God bless her, my wife, she said to me the other day, she said, "Do you fancy sex?" I turned around and I went, "You're on something?" She went, "I'm not." I said, "You are, you're on after match of the day." Bless her. She's like Heather Mills. She only uses half the shoes she fucking buys. She knows I love her, really. I think I'm 1 in a million. People I work with think I'm 1 in 10. He thinks I'm 1 in a raffle. Now, like I say, I grew up in Acox Green. Yay! Let's give Acox Green a shout out. Yay! And I did a bit of working around different places. Then I joined the fire service. Now, spent 20 years in the fire service, and my life really has been sort of opposites type of thing. I'm fat and ugly. The missus is thin, good looking. In the fire service, I used to drive the fire appliances as quick as I could to stop people burning. But I also had a part-time job at the co-op funeral service. So, in the fire service, I'd drive as quick as I could to stop them burning, and in the co-op, I'd drive as slow as I could to cremate them. Now, like I say, with the fire service, it was like sort of, how can I put it, opposites. When I joined the fire service, I wasn't the mere shell of a man that I am now, and I bore a bit of a resemblance to Robbie Williams. Did you stand on? I haven't finished. And when I left, I brought a striking resemblance to Barry off EastEnders. But it was during my time when I was in the fire service that I took up boxing. Now, with boxers, most the sort of top boxers, the world championships and all this, they don't seem to have a sort of single handle. They just have one name, like Iron Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvellous Marvin Hagler. My ring name was called the Piñata, which for those of you that don't speak Mexican, it means donkey beaten to shit with stick. Which normally was what I looked like after 4 rounds. Now, the last fight of my career was in 2006, and how can I put it? It went a bit like many of the others. As I was getting into the ring, I was thinking, oh, fuck, I ain't got to walk.